Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Algorand. Before we jump into the analysis, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below in the comments section. Okay, so let's get into the price action here. So the last time we were looking at this video, we were talking about the potential that we could have completed into this high point here, or that potentially we could get a diagonal which takes us into this zone here. So for the most part, that is still potentially what happened here. We can look at this as a 1, 2. You'd have to look at it as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into this high point here. So it is possible we could have ended with a diagonal into this area. Or alternatively, we can look at it as completing there, and then this could just be a corrected structure. So I don't want to force it onto this end bit here until we actually get confirmation that we start to break down deeper, because for the time being, we can still argue that potentially we have this as an A, B, and a C wave to the downside, so a flat correction. It would still require another leg to the downside if this is the case, but basically, if we fail to complete into a 5-wave move to the downside and take out this 02076 area, effectively what we could do is find support in this green box and actually look to push up one more time. So we just need to bear this in mind within this structure. So if we end as a diagonal, basically into this high point here, then this move to the downside becomes its own move. So we'd have to keep an eye on it. If it is, basically what we'd be looking for is a much deeper retracement here, potentially looking to target out this zone here of this 2036 to this 1775 range, and that would be a typical B wave retracement, and this would be looking for the potential of either forming a bigger A, B, and a C wave to the upside, which let's just mark it up on a 1-to-1 basis, but basically this could potentially look to take us, I'm going to take it from this low point here onto the 0618, could potentially mean a 3062 algo if we do complete this as a bigger ABC move to the upside. Though we need to see what happens when we retrace into this box zone, because like we've been talking about previously, we just need to be careful that this 5-wave move here is not a corrective structure, and actually see whether we manage to find this support or whether we actually lose this 1598. But we are going to retrace deeper, in my opinion. I would be expecting, like I said, a move deeper down into this 2036 to this 1775 region. And if we are starting that 5-wave move now, it's possible we could be looking to move into this zone at the moment. So let's talk about a few things within this structure. So let me just turn this off for a second. If we're going to start to break down from this high point, and like I said, we're looking to break down from this area, effectively what we would be looking at is the potential of having a 5-wave move here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There's possible there's a little bit of extension in this already, but I'm just looking at this as a wave 1, 2 for now. Then this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what we're forming here would be a 4th wave correction. So basically within this, we've come as high as we really want to go, and what we'd be looking for here is, we can see we've actually come up to this 50%. So ideally what I'd be looking for here now is a move down into this yellow box area, this 2258 to this 2211. That would be for confirmation of this 5-wave move. It is possible that it could truncate a little bit, but for the most part, it is unclear whether we're still within this 4th wave now, or whether we're actually starting the move down. If we are starting the move down, we would have to look at this as a 1-2, but at the moment it's just a zigzag, so this would have to break down much lower. But if we're looking at this as a 1-2, effectively our 3rd wave would be confirmed by moving back up into this zone. Let's get us onto the low. Basically by moving down towards this 2266, which would then give us a 5-wave move like this 1, 2, 3. We'd look for a 4th wave retracement and then look for that 5th wave to the downside. So that's basically what we'd be looking at this within this current structure, is a move down past this 2266. If we do move past this 2266, effectively what we have here then is a 5-wave move completed into this low. From that point, we'd need to see what happens. Like I said, we could look at this potentially as a corrective structure as a 335. If that's the case, what that would indicate to me is that this is going to extend to the upside from here, and maybe we're still within this 5th wave. And it could be that actually what we're getting is an extension within this wave, where this becomes a 1 and 2 again. If it fails to develop as a bigger impulse to the upside, then we were also talking about the potential of looking at this rather as a corrective structure. And what we were talking about with that is the potential of looking at this as a W, X, Y, X, Z. So if this is a W, X, Y, X, Z, effectively what we could have here is another zigzag forming, where this is a 5-wave move as an A wave, a B wave, and then a C wave to the upside. So if that's the case, effectively what we would be looking to target out if we come back down towards that, towards this 618 area, would be a move up to this 2745 after this move to the downside. So that would be looking at this whole structure here and going like this as an A, a B, and a C. So both of these moves are actually viable for the time being. There isn't anything that's indicating that it can't happen. So, you know, this is completely still viable if it does look to push up here to this Z wave location. If we do get this as a corrective structure in the middle here, we just have to be careful because, like I said, with these extensions within the waves, we don't want to call them over, try and like call them over too quickly, because sometimes what you can get caught out with, and then it actually moves back to the upside. So this structure here is a little bit strange. Like I said, we can call it a diagonal up into this high point, but I'm also just being aware that it is very corrective in its nature up here, so it is possible we could have a flat. If we fail to break back above this 2600 after we've completed this 5-wave move, and we rather just move back up into this yellow box zone that we have indicated here, this 2519 to this 2414, which could actually align with retesting this channel which we've tested over here and been rejected from. It is possible we could see this play out as a 1, potentially a 2 into this zone if we fail to break above this 2600 area. And then what we'd be looking for, like I said, is a bigger 5-wave move down, and potentially looking to target out this yellow box area that we have indicated here. This green box is no longer valid, so I may as well remove it. This yellow box area would be the retracement area off of the current high that we have. So if we do move down deeper here, we could actually look to come back and retest this other channel which we were also sitting within. So it is possible we come back down into this zone, retest this, and either from there decide and from there push up and take this high, or alternatively, if the structure isn't right, we could look at this, like I said before, as just a corrective structure, and then we have one more low to come. So we just need to just give this a bit of time and basically see what happens from this retracement. We potentially have that 5-wave move completed. If we lose this 2076, then basically that would confirm moving into this zone here. In my opinion, we'd be looking for this retracement here, but by that stage we'd have better structure. We'd have to be careful once this forms a 5-wave move here. If we start to go impulsive down, it might actually look to overrun it, and basically what we'd be looking at is if we come down into this zone, say we come up into this, so the impulsive trigger to the downside, if we retraced up to the 618 after our 5-wave move, would be this 1929, which would then be followed by a bounce to the upside and a continuation down with a 5th wave. If that does play out, then that would put us pretty close to this invalidation line with a 5-wave move. So it's possible that if we do get this as a deeper 5-wave move like that, and we're talking about a move like this, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. By the time we do that retracement to the upside and have that additional leg to the downside, that would put us nicely in this scenario where we were looking for the potential of a diagonal to play out here, where this is an ABC for wave 1, this is a corrective wave for a wave 2, and then we actually look to break down again in another bigger zigzag formation. So if that does play out, that would sort of confirm that, in my opinion. Either it would be a WXY to the downside, or it could be a 5-wave diagonal. We would obviously have to monitor it as it happens, but basically both of those things mean the same thing: a new low to come. So we just got to give it a bit of time and see how we react. If we manage to find support in here and take out this 2600 area, like I said, the first thing I'd be looking out for is the potential to extend to the upside. Let me just remove this. The potential to move to the upside, and basically that would be looking at this as either an ABC to the upside from this point, which would be looking to target out this 28, or alternatively we could look to go impulsive from here, but that would only be confirmed by moving back above this 32.23. So there's no real need for it to extend. I am anticipating this pullback into this yellow box, but we'll have to just take it level by level and see what happens, and we'll just have to see what happens off the back of this support zone. Like I said, if we retrace up, find resistance again in this 25.19 to this 24.14 area, then it could indicate that we're going to actually continue to break to the downside. However, if we start to get bullish structure again to the upside here, then it would indicate to me that we potentially have an additional leg within this move. But like I said, there's nothing really indicating that to me. It's just something I'm watching out for. Okay, I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below in the comment section. We're always happy to hear from you guys and girls, and we appreciate all the support that you have been giving us. If you want to support us even further, why not have a look in the description and you will find a link to the Discord. This is a great place. Come check it out. Once in the general chat area, just mention a member of staff and we'll be happy to help you out with anything you may need. Also in the description below, you will find affiliate links to BYBIT and PrimeXBT. Both are great exchanges. They're the ones that we use when we're doing our trading. Both have got great features, and yeah, they're really good exchanges. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see each other in the next one. Take care out, everybody.